Franklin new build communities, there aren't quite as many as you would think. People moving in here probably think it's maybe a little bit bigger town than it is. And while Franklin is one of the larger suburbs south of Nashville, it's still pretty small comparatively when you're looking at some of the other suburbs in larger cities in other states. So I know some of the suburbs I've been to in other cities, sometimes there will be a new build community on every corner, and that's just not really the case here. So today we're going to talk about 7 new build communities in Franklin that will have availability for completion in 2023. And like I said, there's not a ton, and there are going to be some one-off communities. So you're going to have some new builds in downtown Franklin, which are super cute. So we're not going to cover that. These are going to be just more of your organized neighborhoods. And then you'll also have some neighborhoods that just have a couple of homes left in them to sell. So we're not going to cover those as well. We're just going to try to talk about some of those neighborhoods. They're going to have quite a few homes where you would have an opportunity to buy in 2023. So join me for that as we talk about these new build communities. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling. I'm a real estate agent here in the Nashville, Williamson County, and surrounding area. I just put out content trying to get you more familiar with the area. If you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is going to be a great channel for you. So be sure to subscribe, hit the like button if this was helpful to you. And again, I am an agent in the area, so if you have questions at all about moving here or relocating, be sure to reach out to me. You can find all my contact information in the comments. And there's also a Calendly link if you'd like to book a time to talk with me there. But you can call, email, text, however you want to get in touch with me. I'd be glad to answer any and all of your relocating questions. I'm helping people just like you every day relocate to the beautiful state of Tennessee. So just be sure to reach out. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into those 7 new build communities in Franklin, Tennessee. Okay, so number 1 is going to be the Highlands at Ladd Park. And I do have a full video on this as well. So if you're looking for more information, you can go back through and search my videos and find that. But this is a fantastic community. It's absolutely beautiful, very sought after. It's been being built for quite some time now. This neighborhood started construction sometime back around 2007. So as you can tell, it's been being built for quite some time. So you will find a wide variety of houses in here. You're going to have some older, some newer, some may need renovation. But we're here to talk about new construction today. So we're going to talk about those new construction homes in Ladd Park. These specifically are going to be located in the Highlands at Ladd Park. So there's some different sections to Ladd Park. These are going to be located in the Highlands. And the current homes being offered right now are being built by Phillips Builders and GLEN Construction and are absolutely beautiful homes. So if we jump to our MLS, you can see just current availability here. These homes are all going to be located on about 1/4 to 1/3 of an acre, and they're going to be somewhere around 4,000 square feet up to close to 5,000 square feet, 4,700 square feet. And your price ranges are going to be somewhere around the first listing at 1.26 all the way up to almost 1.6 million. And keep in mind that some of these builders are offering great incentives like rate buy downs and things like that. So of course that's going to depend on at what point you're watching this. Obviously those incentives can change and things like that. But just looking at these homes, some of them are just really beautiful. You get to take advantage of all of the wonderful amenities in Ladd Park and some of the most beautiful finishes. So these builders are very well respected and they are going to build you a beautiful home. And the other great thing about being here in Ladd Park is that you're already part of a very established neighborhood. So a lot of people tell me that they would love a new build home, but they don't want to go through the process of being in a brand new community where there's no trees and no mature landscaping and all of those things. And so being just tucked in the back of this neighborhood that's already been developed, you're not putting up with all of the new construction. You're still getting your new construction, but you also get all the benefits of being in an already established community. And again, about that community, this community does have so many things to offer. There are tons of walking paths. There's basketball courts, hiking trails, 2 community pools, a community clubhouse, and canoe and kayak access to the Harpeth River. So if you live in the neighborhood and you want to just go down and drop your canoe or kayak into the Harpeth River, you have access to do that right from your own neighborhood. So a path going right down to the water, which is super fun. Or you can just go down, let your kids play in the river, all those kinds of things. And where it's located is absolutely fantastic. It really can't be beat. It's so close to so many things. So if you take a look with me here, Ladd Park is located right here. Right down here is going to be where Berry Farms is located. I also have a video on that if you're interested in seeing that as well. But this is where you're going to have grocery stores, restaurants, hotels, all those kinds of things. So you're going to have enough, but it's just not overwhelming. And that's only going to be about 9-10 minutes from right here. It's going to be just the right amount. But if you need more than that, there are tons of things up here off of this exit. So you have more grocery stores, all kinds of shopping, Hobby Lobby, things like that. You also have access to downtown Franklin, which is right here. So you're not going to be far from them either. And then right up here is going to be the whole Cool Springs area. So if you just hop on the highway, right in here is going to be this Cool Springs area. And Cool Springs is going to have everything else that you need. Everything that everyone's always asking for. Trader Joe's, Costco, Target, all of those things are going to be located right in here. Sam's Club, movie theaters, you name it, it's going to be in Cool Springs, and of course your mall. So you really are close to all these things, and you've got this great highway access, which people always want. That close highway access, if you have to commute or you have to get somewhere, hopping on the highway is no problem. You're close to that, but you're also farther enough removed that you're not going to hear that traffic noise and things like that. You're a little bit removed from that congestion, but you're close enough that it's just quick highway access if you need to get somewhere. So that's Ladd Park. It's a stunning community. Like I said, I have a full video on that. If you want to check that out, you can do that as well. Okay, next up, and number 2 on my list is going to be LOCKWOOD GLEN. LOCKWOOD GLEN is very close to the Highlands at Ladd Park. I can quick just show you on a map. So if we compare it to where we just were at Ladd Park, it's just right up the street. And again, you're right here, close to this highway, close to all these things. You're even closer to downtown Franklin, close to Berry Farms, which is here, and close to this Cool Springs area. So everything right within reach. And this neighborhood, much like the last, has been being developed for quite some time. So again, all of those same benefits. You have a more established neighborhood with lots of amenities, but you're also able to still have a new build home in there, which is the benefit of them holding out and building these lots last. So LOCKWOOD GLEN hasn't been being built for quite as long. So 2014 is kind of the time when they started building Lockwood. So maybe a little less updating on some of the older houses in this neighborhood. But again, we're going to focus on these new construction and tell you what you can expect in this neighborhood. Again, very important to note that the amenities in LOCKWOOD GLEN are outstanding. I did give this neighborhood the award for the best pool. I do think it has one of the best community pools of any that I've seen. It feels so resort, and the clubhouse is absolutely beautiful. This neighborhood has lots to offer. Again, basketball court, hiking trails, walking trails, the beautiful community pool and playgrounds, and a great sense of community here. Okay, so the homes being built in here are being built by Crescent Homes. There's a collection of a lot of different builders who have been building in LOCKWOOD GLEN in the past. Crescent Homes is who is finishing out this neighborhood, and their homes are just beautiful. Again, if you want to hop with me over to my MLS, you can see what's just currently listed now are going to be right just over $1 million, all the way up to almost 1.3. Some of these homes, though, with this almost 1.3, it's 1.273. It's going to have a finished basement included. There's only 2 basement lots that remain here in this neighborhood. Basement homes typically sell for a lot more because people love basements. They want basements. We don't have a lot of basements here in Tennessee. So this home is really special having this walkout basement. And typically that can cost anywhere from $100,000 to $200,000, sometimes even not finished. So if you look at the square footage on this home for 5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths for under 1.3 million is a really good price. Again, they have another one that's 1.16 with a finished basement included. 4,400 square feet, so a little bit smaller, but it is going to have that finished basement, 1.16. Looks like all of these have walkout basements. So this is a 5-bed, 4-bath, 2 half-bath, 4,200 square feet at 1.1. And then just over $1 million, you've got this 5-bed, 3.5 baths at just over 4,000 square feet. This is not going to have a basement, but apparently has a ginormous loft. So really nothing under $1 million here, but you can see some of Crescent Homes finishes. Their homes are very cute and they have a lot of charm. And so again, you've got that benefit of being in this beautiful neighborhood that's already established with these beautiful amenities like you can see right here. Again, with all the charm that Crescent Home offers and the possibility of these larger lofts and larger basements, this could be a great place to buy if these are things that you're looking for. And just like with Ladd Park, I do have a video just on LOCKWOOD GLEN. So if you want to learn more about this neighborhood, you can pop over to that LOCKWOOD GLEN after you're finished watching this video, of course, and check out all the information. You can see more of the neighborhood, more driving through it, just so that you can get a better feel for it aesthetically and see if it looks like a place where you might belong. Okay, and number 3 is going to be St. Marlow. St. Marlow is a beautiful new community. It's going in also in a very convenient location. It's being built by Signature Homes, which is one of my favorite builders. Again, they put so much character into their homes. Their exteriors have so much curb appeal and charm just from the road. And then on the inside, they like to put A lot of really great details. Also, I will say they have one of the best websites of any builder I've seen. You can get in there on their website. I will link that in the comments. You can get in there, play with all their floor plans. You can add a third garage. You can finish out a bonus room to be a bedroom. Whatever you're wanting to do, you can play with that in their website, and it'll price it all out for you and make it really simple and easy. You can also change out the colors on the different elevations to see what the house would look like a different color, and just play with all those different details. So it is really user-friendly. It's a really fun website to look at and to use. So if you're interested in St. Marlowe and this might be a fit for you, definitely check out Signature Homes website and go and play with some of those other details. They do have another neighborhood coming in Spring Hill as well called June Lake. And so that's not quite ready to sell yet, but at some point, if you think you're a fan of Signature and you might want to build with them in the future, you can keep that in mind. That might be another neighborhood that's a possibility for you to build in. But today we're talking about St. Marlowe. So it's going to be located right here. As you can see, the Highlands at Ladd Park is right here. LOCKWOOD GLEN is going to be right here. Again, you're going to have access to Berry Farms, which is right over here, very convenient, and a little farther from downtown Franklin, but the drive to get out here is absolutely beautiful. You're going to be tucked a little bit farther away from all of those other things, a little bit further away from the hustle and bustle, but still close enough where you have easy access to grocery stores and anywhere else that you might want to go. Still only a few minutes to get over to the highway and to get into downtown Nashville or downtown Franklin, depending on where you need to go. So all in all, you feel like you're out in the countryside, but you're still not too far removed. It's kind of the perfect balance if you're looking to get out and escape a little bit from some of the more congested areas. Now, one of the great things about living in St. Marlowe and some of these lots are going to be that a lot of them back to open space. Again, it's going to be really picturesque, really beautiful. As I drive through, you'll start to see some of that really pretty charm coming from some of these houses. And the homes that they're building in here will be anywhere currently from around 3,000 square feet all the way up to over 5,000 square feet. So you can get a wide variety of different sizes of houses in here and tons of different configurations as well. You'll have anywhere from 3 bedrooms to 6 bedrooms. So just whatever size home you're looking to build, you can probably build that in here. And you're going to have a nice lot, but most of them averaging somewhere around 1/3 of an acre. So you are going to get quite a bit of space, probably compared to what you're used to anyway, coming from different cities with a lot smaller lots. Plus, again, backing to open space on a lot of these lots. And the way that these are laid out, it's going to feel like a bigger lot too. And then jumping back over to our MLS again, right now they have 3 active. So the first home they have listed is at 927. It's for a 3,300 square foot house, 3,200, 3,300. But look how cute this house is. And again, all of these cute details with your accent walls, different colors. The floors are beautiful. Their appliance package is absolutely beautiful. They do lots of interesting tile work and tile details. As you can see here, I love this honeycomb pattern. A lot of covered porches. So just a lot of pretty details. Again, you can get this larger home, 4,200 square feet, under 1.1. And look again, love this fireplace detail. You can see as you scroll through here, and again, check out their website. You can play with all the different details, but you will find a lot of their homes with a lot of this charm. Love this house with these beautiful ceilings and all these windows. This house is absolutely beautiful. This one's due to be completed in June. For under 1.2, 5,000 square feet in Franklin, this house is going to be a stunner. And see, homes like this is what Signature does, and that's why I love them. These are just so beautiful and would definitely be worth the wait. And so if you're wondering about amenities, they won't have a pool, but they will have a lot of places to gather. They will have a community pond, community clubhouse, and a large covered community deck for hanging out and getting together. But I would venture to say that a lot of these lots are such a nice size. You can put a pool in your own backyard, get your water time there, go enjoy the community pond and the clubhouse, and enjoy your outdoor nights here, being away from some of that noise and congestion. Some of these views are so very Franklin, so very Tennessee, and so it's just a very beautiful, peaceful community. And once again, I do have a full video on St. Marlowe. If you want more information on that, you can check that out. Go search my other videos. You can watch all of these. A lot of these neighborhoods I do have full videos on. Some I do not. The ones I don't, I will definitely add. But if you want more information on St. Marlowe, check that out. Okay, and number 4, we're going to talk about West Haven. We talk about West Haven a lot. A lot of people ask about West Haven. It is one of the biggest, best planned communities in the Franklin area, and probably one of the biggest and best in all of the Nashville and surrounding areas. So it's being built for quite some time now, being built from maybe around 2003, 4, all the way till today. nowhere near being complete. I believe the last time I heard they had just released and started building another 1,000 lots or something. So a lot of homes in here. They just finished and completed a second round of amenities. So a second pool. They have a big, beautiful resort style pool here with tennis courts and a beautiful clubhouse with fitness center. And they do all kinds of things in here. They do cooking classes for kids. It's located on the golf course, which is a private course, which does have a wait list at the moment. But you can take advantage of all of these different things that West Haven has to offer. It's very much a golf cart community. Within the community, it has its own fire department, its own Kroger, its own little central downtown with restaurants and workout studios and all kinds of different things to take advantage of. So a lot of people live on their golf cart. Elementary school is right within the neighborhood as well. So you'll see the golf carts all flying around, driving all around. And the great thing about this neighborhood is that it's so very visually appealing. So it really looks like a little beach town or like Disney Springs. And that is why people love it. But the one thing that it doesn't have, and that usually is a lot of space for a lot of these houses. Now, that's not to say in a higher price point, you can't get a home with a larger lot. All of the smaller homes, for the most part, have smaller lots with more of like a courtyard situation than a large yard. If you're one of the lucky people who gets one of the corner lots, sometimes you can get a bigger yard that way with a side porch if you side to that street, but those are harder to get. But this neighborhood is so sought after. People love it. And the other thing about West Haven, you can find all different types of homes here. So you can find condo flats, you can find townhouses, you can find smaller single family homes or larger single family homes. Lots of different options for housing in here, but it is going to be one of the more expensive communities to live in, as we're going to show you right now. So starting here just on the smaller side, you're looking at a 2,300 square foot house at almost $980,000. And again, that's going to have that small courtyard. You've got this home, 2,361 square feet, another 2,362. Try to find you an example of, so this is the kind of courtyard yard you're looking at. And this one actually looks kind of big, honestly, but some of them can be much smaller. But as we go up, there's 31 listings right now for new builds in here. So more new builds than there has been in the last couple of years. But if you're looking at one of these larger houses, so almost 3,300 square feet, you're looking at $1,462,000 on this house. And I will say that this builder is one of the highest quality builders that you'll ever see. They take a lot of pride in their work and in this neighborhood. They really have a standard to uphold in this neighborhood, and they do really uphold that standard. But just to give you some ideas, so if you're looking at a $2 million house here, 4,349 square feet. And again, you're on less than a quarter of an acre of a lot. It's going to be smaller than that, but the house has tons of charm. It's really beautiful, very well constructed. This bathroom is just beautiful. But again, you're still getting this small courtyard yard. People will sometimes put pools in their yards, especially if it's configured just right. But these are the types of homes that you're looking at here in West Haven. If you're looking for a home with a much larger yard, this home is on almost a third of an acre and it's priced at almost $3 million. So no photos of the lot, but that just gives you kind of an idea of what you're going to pay for to get that larger house, 5,200 square feet on a third of an acre. And houses in here can be as large as 9,000 square feet. So wide variety of sizes of homes in here. Okay, number 5, we're going to take a look at Lookaway Farms. Lookaway Farms is a beautiful community. It's located on the east side of Franklin, on the east side of I-65, tucked a little bit further away off Clovercroft Road, where there's a little less congestion and a little bit away from the traffic. So it's really kind of nice. So this neighborhood is being built by Partners in Building, and it's only been being built for the last couple of years. So there's still a lot of opportunity in this neighborhood. This neighborhood is not going to be huge. It's more of a boutique community. There's not going to be amenities in here, but what you will get for that then is going to be a very nice lot. Typically, a lot of the lots in here will range anywhere from about a half an acre up to an acre. And in some cases, on the very larger lots, they could be up to 1.5 acres. So just depending on which lot you're getting, those do vary in size and as well with the houses. So the houses in here also are going to range somewhere from about 3,500 to 5,500 square feet. So as you'll be able to tell as we drive through here, you will see some more of those Texas style homes. You will see some more modern homes. You can also see a lot of that modern farmhouse influence in here as well. So it is just the one builder building the entire community, but they do build a variety of different kinds of homes. So really just depending on what aesthetic you prefer, you can build one of those type of houses or find a spec home already being built in here that will probably meet some of those needs. So again, jumping over to our MLS just to see what's in there right now, what's available and what they have listed. More opportunities again than we've had in years. So these were getting scooped up immediately over the last 2 years. Now with some of these buyers pulling back, it's given an opportunity to get in on some of these homes. So you can see that not all the homes in here are huge. So this particular one they have listed is under 3,500 square feet, priced at just under 1.7. And that's going to be on almost a half an acre. And that is going to be more of that modern farmhouse style. And a lot of these homes will have beautiful ceilings, lots of interesting details. And hopefully we'll have a beautiful view depending on which lot it's going to be. Some of them do back to other homes. Some of them will back to open space. But you do get a lot of rolling hills in this neighborhood. So sometimes you'll have beautiful views out over the valley, which is really nice. And then another home just under $2 million for 4,000 square feet. This is again going to be kind of that mix of that modern and Texas style, but a lot of really cool features, a lot of really pretty finishes. And as you can see, this yard is just beautiful. And this one's only going to be on about 1/3 of an acre. And then these last two that they have listed at the moment are going to be these 1 to 1.5 acre properties. And this house priced at just around 2.7. It's going to be on that acre lot, 5 beds, 4.5 baths, 5,300 square feet. But it's got this beautiful wall of windows and this beautiful front entryway and lots of space to spread out. Now, some of these homes you can still customize and make some of those choices and change some of the design things, which is really, really nice. And once again, I do have another full video on Lookaway Farms, but let me just show you really quick. This right here is where Lookaway Farms is located. So it's gonna be right in between I-65 and Nolensville. So it's gonna be, like I said, on this far east side of Franklin, but it's still only gonna be about 12 minutes to get over into Cool Springs. So if you wanna do all of your shopping over here in Cool Springs, it's super convenient to that. And then also right over here, you've got McKay's Mill, which is another neighborhood, and they have their own grocery store and some restaurants and things. So a lot of really great shopping right in here just for your necessities. And then again, over to Cool Springs, just a short drive, 25 minutes to get into downtown Franklin, but then you also have great access to Nolensville over here. Another 10 minutes to get over here into Nolensville. If you wanted to enjoy everything that Nolensville has to offer, you can pop over here as well. So you're kind of right in between the two and kind of, again, tucked away a little bit from some of that congestion. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit further removed on some of these larger lots with a little bit more space to spread out and be a little bit removed from things, this is going to be a great place for you to check out. Now, this same builder is building another neighborhood called TERRA, which we're going to talk about, and we're actually going to make that number 6 because it flows really nicely from number 5. And again, that's going to be Partners in Building in TERRA. So this is going to be further south. Again, it's going to be a little bit even more removed from where Lookaway Farms is. But again, it's going to give you that room to spread out. You're going to be a little bit more out in the country, not so much in the mix and in the congestion of everything, and just enjoy that outdoor space. So TERRA is going to be located right down here. So again, further south, Lookaway Farms is going to be way up here. This is going to be further down here. Again, though, you're only going to be about 10 minutes. This is where that Berry Farms is. So if you're wanting to get to groceries and all those things, you can hop right over here to this Berry Farms and do all your shopping right there. But you are going to feel a little bit more out in the country here. The great thing about this neighborhood is that all of these homes are going to be on acre lots. It's again going to be a smaller community, 37 homes, all built by Partners in Building. So you're going to have very much that same look that you had in Lookaway Farms, but you're going to have even more space between the houses, even more space behind you, in front of you, just room to spread out. So prices in here currently, they have homes priced anywhere from 1.9 to 2.9 and anywhere from 3,600 square feet to 5,400 square feet. And you can design your home from the ground up here. So you can pick your lot, you can design your home, you can choose all of the finishes that you want in here. So if you want a more modern farmhouse like this home here, you can build that from scratch. You can pick all those finishes, which we haven't really been able to do for the last couple of years, but luckily we're moving out of that a little bit and make it exactly what you want. Now, again, you're not going to have neighborhood amenities here, but once again, you will have all of that added space in the back of your house. If you want a pool, if you want all of those outdoor amenities, you can certainly put those in. And I should mention that Partners in Building is one of those builders, one of very few that will allow you to build your pool with your home. So when your home is completed, your pool can be completed at the same time. A lot of builders won't allow that. they will make you wait until you close in order to break ground on your pool, which could mean that you're looking to 6 to 8 months post closing, if not more than that, for your pool to be completed. But here, that's one of the great benefits to working with partners in building, is that you can get that pool put in from the beginning and roll that into your house. So that is a really great thing to mention. So Bonterra, again, just breaking ground, just getting started. Not a lot to show you in there, but you can take a look at that Lookaway Farms to know kind of what that's going to look like, but just a little bit further out in the country. All right, and number 7, the last neighborhood we're going to talk about is going to be TERRA VISTA. TERRA VISTA is being built by the Jones Company, and it's going to be located right over by St. Marlowe. So I'll take you there again on the map. So it's going to be located right here south of Ladd Park, as you can see, and then further down here is going to be where that Bonterra is. So it's just going to be kind of in between those. Again, it's going to be just a few minutes to get over here to this Berry Farms Town Center if you're wanting to do shopping and all of that. And again, just a few minutes to get up here into Cool Springs and over into downtown Franklin. Your neighborhood here is not going to have a lot of community amenities. There won't be a pool or a community center, but there will be walking trails. But your price point in here is going to be one of the best that you can find in Franklin for new builds right now. All of the new builds that they have listed in this community are under $1 million, some as low as $750,000. And we will take a look at those. And keep in mind though, this does not include upgrades, lot premiums, all of those different things. So you will have to add those to this total. But if you're looking at just this first listing here, 3 beds, 2 baths, 2664 square feet is listed at $758,000. And if you're looking at more of a middle-sized home, 3,400 square feet at $831,000, and they will just continue to climb from here. So 3,700 square feet, 5 beds, 4 baths listed at $860,000, and you can probably expect to spend about 10% in upgrades. So maybe $80,000 on this house in upgrades. You're still going to be under $1 million for 5 beds and 4.5 baths. And all of these lots are going to be on around 1/3 of an acre or so, 1/4 to 1/3 of an acre. And then their largest home that they currently have listed is 4,300 square feet, 5 beds, 4.5 baths. And they do offer 10 different plans in this community. These are highly customizable. They are a semi-custom builder, so whatever details you want to add or take away, you can definitely do that with Jones. So a lot of different options and a lot of different lots to pick from right now. So there's a lot of different opportunities to choose and make these homes exactly what you want them to be. And Jones is just a great builder. They built a lot of communities in and around Williamson County. So you will see them all over. Really great builder. This is going to be a beautiful community. Again, located in a really great location, close to so many things, and just a lot of different options to choose from and a lot of different ways to design your house in here and have exactly what you want, which we haven't been able to do for a very long time. Okay, so that's 7 of the biggest new construction neighborhoods that are available here in the Franklin area. As I mentioned, there's a few others that just maybe have 1 off or 2 off, a couple of homes left, but these are going to have more availability as we go into 2023. So if you're looking for that new build, looking for that new construction, these are probably going to fit that bill. So definitely check them out. Go look for my other videos on those if you're interested in those. If you have any other neighborhoods that you want to see, be sure to drop those in the comments. Let me know what you want to see so that we can get those videos out too. And as I mentioned, if you have any questions at all about moving here or relocating, be sure to reach out. You can find all my contact information in the comments. Book a time on that Calendly link to book a call and talk directly with me and ask all of your moving questions. I'd be happy to help. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next video.